Hello everybody, this is probably the first video that I'm actually doing like my intro because I'm a little bit hungover. I'm in a tournament and I am going to be facing a guy called Lior. Now Lior, I apologise if I pronounce your name incorrectly. It's 6:20 and I am very hungover. Yes, I went playing out on a school night, which I shouldn't have done, but I decided to anyway. So we're going to get this code. It's a tournament where it should be best of 3, but unfortunately, as you all know, due to my time differences and work commitments, I can't do it. So, it's an overused tournament, best of, well, single battle, I think. What do you want? He wants Jigglypuff, Diglett, and Eevee. Just make sure my commentary is on. So hopefully I will liven up as this goes on. It's not often instead of beer. I'll just wish this fella good luck. You too. I am nice sometimes. So let's see what this person's got. I've decided to have a bit of a mix around. I've been debating about Raiden, and I decided to go with a low and Doug trio. I think that's probably because of the speed. I think speed is key in this generation. Well, in this game. And I'm also kind of read about Mega Beedrill. He has... Oh, Christ. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mel and you. What the fuck? Oh, hang on. He's going to have to go back. Oh, is he? No, he's fine. Okay, so he has a Mew, a Snorlax, a Melmetal, a Zapdos, an Aerodactyl, Gyarados. Okay, so Aerodactyl, I assume, is going to be the Mega... Christ. I've one. Okay... What have we got to play with? I'm worried about that Aerodactyl. I always am when it comes to Aerodactyl. I'm probably better off starting off... Ooh, who am I starting off with? Who do I start off with? I'm going to start off with the Doug trio. Start off with Doug trio. We can get him in and out. Zapdos. Hoping Zap. If it's a normal, I'd rather. I don't know. My head's a bit battered at the moment. The Melmetal and Mew is through me. I knew you weren't allowed to use Mewtwo, and I knew you weren't allowed to use your starters. I thought that went for those two, but oh well. We'll face what cometh in front of me. So our starters will sit in our head and do nothing. The Aerodactyl is always a threat, so we're sending out Mew first. That's not too bad actually. I probably could have started off Alakazam and got this and got it going. So I've sent out this, I've sent out Doug Trio, so I'll probably just go straight for a Sucker Punch. Let's see if he's going to keep him in. The Sucker Punch will do a lot of damage to Mew. I haven't got type advantage, but Doug Trio's got a high attack. But Mew obviously is a pain in the arse because he can just do whatever the frick he wants. So if you Sucker Punch, obviously he's going for an attack. That's done nothing. Well, that's a bit crap. He's used Ice Beam. I think that's immediately effective. Doug Trio has no special defense, whatever. I'm not going to be able to carry that going, so I'm going to go for an Earthquake. I thought Sucker Punch would do more damage than that. I've got Stab. How much does this do? That does a bit more. Okay, I can finish him next turn. He's gone for a Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. Okay, so Doug Trio is now effectively shite, but I can use him for flinches, and I can use him for Toxicking as well, which is what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a Toxic in and get out of there. Actually, do you know what, to be fair, I think he's done. He's done his battle. I'm going to throw in Chansey. Oh, it's not a good start to the game, to be honest. Usually I'd start off with Alakazam. But because of the Melmetals, because of the Aerodactyl has a speed advantage. He's withdrew Mew. I've got to get him out immediately. He can't. I've got to bring in Zapdos straight away. I can bring in Starmie, but I've got to be careful because if it is the Mega, it's the Gyarados, I'd just be walking Starmie into an absolute death trap. So I'm switching out Chansey. Zapdos. It's all about which one's how's he going to attack this. He's used a Waterfall, which makes me think, right, he's got the Mega Aerodactyl. That did a lot of damage. So he will move this out. So who else did he have? Okay, I can't see him keeping this in. So we're going to roost this away. I cannot see him keeping it, and I really can't. He won't bring in Mega Aerodactyl because it will die to a Thunderbolt. I'm thinking he's probably going to bring in something like a Melmetal. Bring in Snorlax. That's fine. We can deal with Snorlax now. Oh, it's a shiny as well. I roost up, which is probably the good call. Now I don't know if this might have Ice Punch. It might have Rock Slide. We're just going to Toxic it away. Ugh, 4 in the morning. So Toxic hit. So Snorlax is now on a timer. Huh, he's used his own one. That's fine, we can play this game. Now, Snorlax could have Rest, which is always a pain in the arse. The problem is now, as I've realised, I haven't got a physical attacker, which I probably would have had in Raiden. But the same problem, he probably still would have been burnt. I've got no really one I can bring into. Muck, if he's got Earthquake, that's asking Muck to just get murdered. Saying that though, Muck might be able to do something. I don't need Muck as much as I probably usually do. Muck is usually a massive thing for me. But because he hasn't got many psychic types, he has Mew. Mew's nearly dead. So he's used Body Slam. Wow, I did so much damage. Oh, of course he got a crit. Now I'm going to switch it. That's just a waste of him. I'm going to bring in Dugtrio for the simple fact that it's steel resistant. It will take a Body Slam. It'll get his poison down. I've got the advantage, so I can Toxic anyone else who wants to come in. Should have done that first time. It wasted a bit of his health, to be honest. Probably bring the Gyarados in. Yeah, the Gyarados is back in. Now I'm just going to have to accept that I am going to lose. If the Toxic the Gyarados, if I just have to accept that I am going to lose my... we'll lose Dugtrio. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm letting him kill him. I'll bring in Starmie now. Now that'll force out his Gyarados. There's no way he'll have that stand in. He'll probably bring out the Snorlax, which is fine. He's not in Alakazam range. I'd worry if one Crunch would finish it off. One Crunch would finish it off on Alakazam. I think even whether it's Mega or not. So he will probably switch. I can't see him keeping it in. So we're going to Psychic, because we've got Stab. Please switch. Please me have predicted this correctly. He won't bring in Mega. Saying that though, he might not even think that this thing has Thunderbolt. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I can't go back now. You need double guess yourself. You're like, oh shit, what did I do? But the thing is Melmetal's still hiding in the background, and I have no real counter to that at the moment. I have nothing to really counter it. Melmetal is a beefy ass bitch. His special defense is not very high though, and that's what I'll have to rely on. He's withdrew. Please bring in your Snorlax. He has brought out Snorlax, so I can get 2 Psychics on this, plus 1 lot of Toxics. So how much damage is this going to do? Not a great deal, even with Stab. Now I haven't got Recover on this. Probably could have done it with Recover. I could have done with a Protect, actually. I'm going to bring in my Zapdos again, only because my Zapdos is bulkier than Starmie. That's the main thing, it's simply bulkier. And it's got Crunch. So he's got Toxic, he's got Body Slam, he's got Crunch. And my defences fell off. For Christ's sake, does anything want to go right today? Everything's just going wrong. So he's probably going to suspect the roost. Now, I'm not going to give him the opportunity. I'm going to Thunderbolt him. I want to just make sure I get rid of the Snorlax. Oh, right, so it's Snorlax. I've got the crit. Happy days. Could lose Zapdos here, which is a bit of a pain. I have. Both of us have lost them. Snorlax is gone. I've lost 2, he's lost 1. This is, if the time is any, this is it to use Alakazam and try and get a setup in. So he sent out his Zapdos. That's fine. I bet this has still got Protect. Yeah, of course it's still got Protect. Of course it's still set up for doubles. We're going to Calm Mind. But I think Zapdos, even with +1 Calm Mind, it's going to take it. I'd rather he Toxic me, to be honest. Rather make a Drill Peck or something, or anything that's going to slow him down. A Thunder Wave, and that's Alakazam crippled. That'll be the end of him. His speed is his speed is the key here. He can get ahead of most Pokemon. If he's crippled by a Thunder Wave, that is the end of Alakazam. He's U-turned, that's going to do a lot of damage. He's played that quite well. To be fair, my Zapdos has U-turn as well, as you've probably all seen. If he's smart, he'll bring either Melmetal or he will bring in his Aerodactyl. Melmetal. Now, judging by Melmetal, I don't think I've got anything to do. I can do anything against this. Steel and Psychic. I can never forget what Steel is resistant to. So I'm going to have to Psychic it. I've got nothing I can go against Melmetal. I wasn't prepared for it. Simple as that. I was not prepared for it. Yeah, it's not resistance. It's not. I've got nothing. I am in trouble. I'm in big trouble. This is looks like a poor performance. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing that can go against it. The only thing I can go Muck. Muck's got Fire Punch, but this thing can take it. I know Melmetal is beefy as anything, which is a pain in the arse. What am I going to do to beat this Melmetal? Oh, I kind of wish I had a Charizard now. But to be fair, I've done some good switches. Beginning, that was probably a good key moment. Even if it started off with Alakazam against the Mew, I think I was in trouble. Watch this take it. Look at that. It took it as if it was nothing. And even a crit. It's a monster Melmetal. His defensive power is just an absolute monster. So Muck's gone. I think he probably knows this is going to be game and this is going to be carrying through. Any chance of best of 3? No, I've got nothing else in the tank now. Starmie is not going to be able to carry all of them. Actually, could Starmie do the trick now? Could Starmie do the trick? I am now officially intrigued. Could Starmie do it? So this should be the end of Melmetal. So Melmetal's gone. His Zapdos is now the only one. His Aerodactyl, he'll bring out Zapdos. I think the only way I can win this now is if I get a very, very lucky freeze. That is simply the only way. So Zapdos is out. He's not poisoned. Oh, fair play, you've got a special. I think the only way I can do this is if I get a very, very, very lucky freeze. Bring out. And there's no point bringing out Chansey. No point at all. So this will do about 1/3 damage, I think. Yeah. Freeze! Oh, and that'll be the end of that. That'll be the end. That was my only win condition. Yeah. Bollocks. And it would have been a shit win condition, but that was the only way I was going to win with Thunder Freeze. Because I think his Aerodactyl... Oh no, saying that though. His Aerodactyl and Gyarados probably would have had Crunch. His Aerodactyl probably had Crunch, which would have finished off Starmie. And Aerodactyl is faster. so this is going to be the end of it. I am going to... Toxic till I die. Toxic till I die. Oh shit, I can't even do another attack. I'm toxic till I die. Yeah, so, bugger. So this looks like I've been absolutely spanked, which is really annoying. Is he there? He's played mute, and I just don't have a proper counter and worry for Mega Aerodactyl. And even though it never even showed its ugly face. I think I rely too heavily on Psychic types. So there we go, that was the end of that. As I said, I don't run away from battles, it's a shit way to do. So Lior, well played. I hopefully will play you again. Pissed, look at that looks shite, doesn't it? But that's annoying. So Lior, well played. Hopefully I'll play you again when I'm a bit more sober. And everyone, I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.